Hello, all. Congratulations, first of all. You have completed your literature review, and with it, you've completed the hardest part of the course. It's all downhill from here. All you have left to do is a couple of discussion boards, one this week and one next week, covering all kinds of punctuation mostly. And then the last one that you'll have, week 14, we're going to do a final exam that I'm told isn't very difficult. So let's go ahead and look through week 12. Okay, so week 12, like I said, you're mostly going to be covering different kinds of punctuation. Let me try to make this bigger so you can see. All right, so yeah, week 12 is what you're going to do is you're going to have 4 different threads to look at that will cover different kinds of punctuation. You're going to read about in the Lansford book. You're going to read chapter 38 all the way to 47, which is a lot of chapters, but this book is pretty small, and so that's really not that bad. But what you're going to learn about from all of those pages is most of the buttons on the keyboard that you might have wondered what they're for. Yeah, commas, semicolons, in punctuation, apostrophes, quotation marks, other punctuation, who knows what that means, capital letters, abbreviated numbers, italics, and hyphens. And once you're done with this, you'll understand a lot more about how to correctly write things, maybe than you did before. So, yeah. So you're going to read all of that, and then you will have 5 different discussion threads to work on. So let's look at those really quickly. The first one here is, let's see, what order these go in? Yeah, other punctuation, parentheses, brackets, dashes, colons, slashes, and ellipses. And so these all have very specific reasons that you would want to use them. Parentheses and brackets you kind of use in different ways, even though they're pretty much the same thing. Dashes, colons, slashes, ellipses. Yeah, this is going to be learning about a lot of different correctness things that you can do. Next one, capitalization, abbreviations, numbers, italics, and hyphens. So here you're going to learn a lot more about writing correctness, which things to capitalize, and that sort of thing. Semicolon and end punctuation, so periods, question marks, exclamation marks, semicolons, when to use semicolons, and finally apostrophes and quotation marks. So when to use apostrophes, when to use the cool apostrophe after the S, how to use quotation marks, how to do quotes within quotes, I'm sure is in there somewhere. So for each one of those, you'll just have a bunch of stuff that you'll have to post by Monday, and some stuff that you're going to post by Wednesday, and then you'll have follow-up questions that you'll need to post by Friday. It shouldn't be very hard to get to 8 posts this week with just those first 2 posts. The last thing that you have for this week will be this one here, and this one threw me off guard because I thought we had done this already, but this is the conference presentation PowerPoint grading issues Q&A. This is the PowerPoint that we made like 4 weeks ago. And so if you have any questions about how that was graded, then you can ask those here. If you don't remember, then that's fine too. You'll find if you go through those that I've left some comments on the actual presentations and some other comments on the side if you're wondering why you got the grade that you did, so you can look through those. But yeah, if you have any questions about those, you can ask them in this thread. If you don't have any questions, you don't have to ask anything. just go with the other threads. All right, guys. I will grade your research proposals probably towards the end of the week. I have a lot of other grading that I have to do this week. And then next week, I imagine we'll have a thread that covers any questions that you had about them. And probably some more punctuation stuff. All right. Good luck, guys. See you all in the discussions.